Well, well, well. They did it. Finally. Bethesda has officially cooked. Thank God. I just can't. I just can't. I mean, Fallout New Vegas Remastered. My masterpiece. Look what they've done. Look what they did to my boy. Hopefully they don't massacre it. They better not massacre my boy. But good God. We're getting this. You want a little more of this? We're getting this. We're getting everything. We're getting everything. We're getting everything. What the? Never expected this. I did not expect a huge drop like that. I guess they had to do something to curb the bad press about the layoffs. Holy crap. We got to get into this. Bethesda has cooked. Holy crap. I can't even. I don't even know where to start. Let's get into it. After all the leaks, all the speculation, all the blood, sweat, and tears we have poured into this beautiful Fallout community, Bethesda has finally answered our prayers. And possibly the biggest announcement that they've ever done, in my opinion. I'm going to cut straight to the chase. We're getting a crap ton of Fallout over the next coming few years. And hopefully we don't get World War III and get real Fallout before we get this Fallout, because holy crap, we've got Fallout 3 Remastered. And if that isn't good enough for you, we got the GOAT. We got the GOAT. The greatest video game I've ever played in my entire life, in my personal opinion. The greatest video game I've ever played, Fallout New Vegas, is getting a proper official remaster. Let's just take a pause here, because holy crap. When I tell you I actually teared up a little bit on this, it's 100% true. I was sitting in my work truck, kind of having a bad day, and I just happened to open Facebook of all places, and I saw the news, and I got goosebumps instantly. I had to call a few of my buddies. A Fallout New Vegas official remaster. I cannot believe it. I still can't believe it. I have to pinch myself. Bethesda announced so much, so let's get into it. They're even talking about Fallout 5 now. They said that Fallout 5 is still their long-range destination on their official post, but their main focus is finishing Elder Scrolls, which they definitely need to do. But they go on to say that they have multiple Fallout projects in development right now, and Fallout 76 is also getting a major update planned for next year. That's going to be a prequel to Fallout 3. That's kind of interesting. I'll definitely check that one out. It's pretty sick in my opinion, and something that could attract some players back to the game. Bethesda, just please listen to me. We want more raids. Do a Raven Rock raid? That'd be sick. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff you could do there. I played Fallout 76 for weeks after the raids updates. I think that's one of the ones they actually nailed. I hope they can do something cool with Raven Rock. And if you did not know, Raven Rock is a location in Fallout 3 which serves as the Enclave's main base of operations in the Capital Wasteland. So it'd be pretty cool to revisit this iconic location from Fallout 3. I just hope they don't butcher the lore like they always do, like they did with New Vegas and a Fallout TV show, but I hope Obsidian can right some of their wrongs in this new game they got, right? Bethesda goes on to yap about Fallout Shelter getting some new seasonal updates. I haven't played that game in years, but they do got some cool updates that correlate with the Fallout TV show when they come out, so if you still into that. But towards the end of their Fallout section, they state they won't be hosting a traditional Fallout Day broadcast in 26, but they're going to be planning something special for Fallout's 30th anniversary in 2027, when Fallout Day will be celebrated in Washington, D.C. Your boy is 100% going. That's like 5 hours away from me. I'm going. I'll see y'all there, because that's not even that far from my house, so I might have to dabble into some live streaming. I might do just a little bit of live streaming for it. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe bring the kiddos along. But more than anything, they say they got something special planned. What's the last, Oblivion. Something special planned, and it's in Washington, D.C. Let's think here. If you have a brain, you can obviously tell it's going to be a shadow drop from Fallout 3. I mean, I'd bet $100 on that easy. A shadow drop from Fallout 3. I'm taking the day off work. I'm doing whatever. So I'm hoping for a Fallout 3 shadow drop in October of 2027. I'm predicting it right now. Call it. Take it to the bank. Now, as for what engine the game's using, it's either going to be Creation Engine 3 or they're going to overlay Unreal Engine 5, similar to what we saw in the Oblivion remaster. Our homie Jez Corden over at Windows Central actually got to interview Todd Howard for a few minutes and asked him some of the burning questions, but Todd kind of gave him the runaround on some of them. He asked what engine they'd be using, and he just said they're not ready to talk about it at this time, so we can't confirm whether or not it's going to be using Unreal Engine 5 or the Creation Engine. But if it's the same studio that's doing the remasters as they did the Oblivion one, I'm going to assume it's Unreal Engine 5. I just hope it has great mod support so our community can do what it does best. That's all we ask for it. I mean, Bethesda would get backlash if they didn't. So I mean, I assume that's it. They also want to talk about their next step, their new studio collaborations with different studios. Collaborations, sorry. First off, our homies at Obsidian are 100% confirmed now working on a new Fallout project, which will hopefully cushion the long wait until Fallout 5. I assume we're going to be getting a Fallout 3 remaster in late 2027, New Vegas a year or two after that, hopefully. And hopefully by then, Obsidian's game will be almost done. I want them to take their time with it. No more 18 months like they had a limit on. I don't know if the time crunch helped them or what. I don't know. Let Obsidian cook, Bethesda. Please, let them cook. But in other news, ZeniMax Online Studios, aka the devs behind the Elder Scrolls Online, are now going to partner directly with Bethesda Game Studios for a more direct involvement that should help align the two different games closer together across the franchise. So that'd be kind of cool to see them collab a little bit, maybe. Now, as for what engine is Bethesda using for Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5, it's going to be the Creation Engine 3. They state it's a shared technology platform that they've been building since Starfield's launch, which doesn't really mean much in my opinion because Starfield is just a loading screen simulator. But they go on to say it allows our teams to support multiple projects at the same time with new tools, rendering, and the systems that define our games. Now, this all sounds great, and I hope it lives up to what they're hyping this up to be. But there are so many other engines out there that are running laps around the Creation Engine. I hope they've seriously updated this thing because they've got to fix this whole cell system where you have to load into new spaces all the time. They got to fix it. You see all the games with hidden loading screens and seamless transitions. I mean, you have the main loading screen when you load into the game one time and then that's it. You don't barely even have one. Bethesda has to step this up and nail this. Bethesda also announced that Fallout 5 is officially entering pre-production while Elder Scrolls 6 is still the main development focus with most of the studio working on it. They go on to say that they are exactly where they plan to be in its development and love how it's looking, and they're playing it every day. I think this is a good sign that they're already playing the game, which hopefully that means that they're that far along to show actually how far along the development is in the game. I don't want them to rush it. I know it's been years. I want them to knock it out of the freaking park. I mean, I hope they really nail Elder Scrolls 6 just for the studio's sake. I'm sure they're going to remaster it 26 times as well, as long as it does good. So, we'll have that to look forward to for years and years. Now, to get on the news I really don't care for, Starfield is apparently getting some new updates, expanding the story a little bit, gameplay improvements. And for some reason, Bethesda felt the need to add that more than 40% of Starfield players are customizing their Starfield experience with creations. They get their paid mods. I was never a fan of these. I never bought them, and I never will. Once again, I also don't play Starfield. I haven't played it since the last update. I tried it out, and it's just not for me. And anyways, I'm sorry, but 40% is not that good of a take rate on your paid mods. The game only hovers around on Steam DB about 4,000 players daily. And, I mean, it's 40% of 4,000 is about 1,600 people. So, it does not, I mean, that doesn't include console players, but that's not that great. To be honest with you, it's just really not. I just feel like they should move on from Starfield altogether. But that's a whole nother video. I don't really care for the Starfield update, but to conclude everything, let's just sit back and put this all in perspective. We are getting so much Fallout. Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Another Fallout spinoff from Obsidian. I mean, what can we ask for here, honestly? What can we ask for more of? I mean, Bethesda is finally being open and honest with us they haven't been this open and honest with us for a while. This is the first time in a while. I do feel like it comes under the direction of the Asha Sharma, the new Xbox CEO. I personally think she's doing a great job, even given some of the tough things that she's already had to do with cutting the jobs. I mean, if you're losing money, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, I feel like they did do this to kind of take the focus off the layoffs, which sucks for all those people affected by that. It's a bittersweet moment. But for the Fallout community, I'm just happy to see that they're finally delivering something great for us. I want to see what they're going to do with the franchise. I'm finally hopeful again for the future of the franchise, and we'll get more Fallout Season 3 probably sometime around late next year. Fallout fans are on cloud 9 right now, and I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. This is going to be... This has been the best update from Bethesda that we've ever gotten, in my opinion. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys taking the news. What project are you most excited for? I personally cannot wait to get my hands on the Fallout New Vegas remaster. Even Fallout 3 remaster, I'm still hyped for. I might go down to DC to check that thing out. Once these things come out, I'm going to have no spare time, dude. I'm going to have to take time off work. I mean, I'm going to feel like a teenager again when I first played these games. If you want to see more Fallout content from me, please like the video, subscribe, and don't forget, war. War never changes. We're back, baby! We're back! We're back!